Have you ever wondered what it looks like when an entire era dies? It's not always a quiet fading away. Sometimes it's a roar of defiance against the inevitable tide of change. This is the story of the end of the samurai, a tale that culminates in one man, Saigō Takamori, the last true samurai. Imagine Japan in the late 19th century. For centuries, the samurai were the heart and soul of the nation warriors, scholars, artists, and leaders. Their lives were governed by Bushido, the way of the warrior, a code of honor, loyalty, and self-discipline. But then, the world changed. From the west came the black ships, vessels of iron, and steam, bringing with them new technologies and new ideas that threatened to shatter the old ways. The Meiji Restoration swept through Japan, a whirlwind of modernization. The emperor was restored to power, and the nation raced to catch up with the West. Feudal domains were abolished, the top-knot hairstyle was outlawed, and most devastatingly, the right for samurai to carry their swords, their very soul, was taken away. Suddenly, the warrior class that had defined Japan for nearly 1,000 years was obsolete. Many samurai adapted. They became politicians, businessmen, and officers in the new imperial army. But for some, this new world was a betrayal of everything they stood for. And no one felt this more deeply than Saigō Takamori. He was a giant of a man, both in stature and in reputation. A key figure in the very restoration that was now dismantling his world, he grew disillusioned. He saw the new government as corrupt and believed it was abandoning the spirit of Japan. So, he made a choice. He retreated from the capital to his home in Satsuma, where he founded military academies that taught the old samurai ways. He became a living symbol of tradition, a beacon for thousands of disenfranchised samurai who flocked to his side. They didn't just see a leader, they saw the last hope for their way of life. In 1877, the inevitable conflict erupted. This was the Satsuma Rebellion. Saigō led his army of traditional warriors against the modern, Western-trained imperial army. It was a clash of ages. Katana against gatling guns, samurai armor against rifles. Saigō knew it was a hopeless fight. He wasn't fighting for victory. He was fighting for honor. It was a final, glorious stand to prove that the samurai spirit could not be simply erased by decree. The rebellion was crushed. The final battle, Saigō, severely wounded, committed seppuku, the ritual suicide of a samurai, preserving his honor in death. It marked the definitive end of the samurai as a military and political force. An entire era had concluded in a blaze of tragic glory. But did the samurai truly disappear? Not at all. Their reign ended, but their soul endures. The principles of Bushido, discipline, respect, integrity, and the pursuit of perfection are woven into the fabric of modern Japanese society. You can see it in the dedication of a martial artist, the precision of a master craftsman, and the unwavering commitment to quality in Japanese companies. The swords were sheathed, but the spirit of the samurai was simply reforged, living on in the heart of Japan. Saigō Takamori's legacy is not one of rebellion, but of remembrance, a powerful reminder that even when an era ends, its soul can become eternal. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history as fascinating as I do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the past. See you next time.